Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm gonna give a couple of people a chance to fall into the building. Make sure you hit that like button when you come in. Do your girl the favor. Anyway, as most of you knew or know, today was my baby's birthday. He turned the big 12. So I guess being that, I was involved in other festivities, I missed the festivities that was taking place online. Now, I don't know where and what I said that got misled. But Tay is very well and good. I'm very good at speaking for myself. And I don't need nobody to mix up my words. And that's why, that word assume, when you assume, you make a big ass out of yourself. Because I don't know what words was took in what direction. I said what I said. And the live was never about a direct person. It was about people. I don't care about who nobody friends is. That's not my personal business. Can't nobody control no grown ass woman. Now, what Tay said was there is a lot of Ambers. She just has a title. So it's a lot of people that do the same things that Amber do, but they just don't have a title. They use her title for the shit that they do. Now, how that got confused to where or misconstrued to where somebody was possibly talking about somebody. No, I don't use my platform for that. Never did and never will. We don't do that. Hey, everybody in the chat. Listen, I don't vibrate on low vibrations. I don't get my rocks off by breaking or trying to put other people down. What I was trying to do was basically deliver a message. Now, it was up to those to catch the message that the message was meant for. I wasn't advising anybody to do anything. I was just making a note of the surroundings as I was noticing. I'm a big 45-year-old grown ass woman, right? Okay. Would I look like caring about who be friends with who? That's not my point. My point is if people are going to speak on Amber and they do the same things as Amber, they should accept their title the same way Amber does. I'm confused. Hey, everybody. Beverly, Talia, Shelly, Aries, Cynthia, open book. Like, my thing is, at the end of the day, let's open the doors to this shit. It's a lot of people that done played the same parts as Amber throughout this shit. So me trying to throw side shots, that's never the type of part that Tay plays. If I say something, I say it directly. For one, I didn't even know I had a relationship with said person to even decide to have that much interest to have a conversation about them like that. That would be me being solely a hypocrite saying what I say to other people about stop speaking on the people that you are showing the same actions of. What's confusing in that? Hey, Donna. Hey, me. What's confusing in that? If anybody took what I said any type of way, that was on them to take a certain type of way. And God worked in mysterious ways because it was meant for me to miss the festivities. Apparently, I was cursed out and apologized to all within the same day. But was meant for me, remember what I said on that same live that everybody talking about? Was meant for me will always be for me. None of that shit was for me. So it did not reach me. Because when I come live and direct. So if anybody ever felt the way about what I said, it shouldn't have had to be third party. The video was there. I said what I said about everybody loud and clear. Stop throwing rocks and hiding your hands. If you're going to be who you are, stand on it. If I chose to come on my platform and be on, oh, that's what I'm going to do. But I don't choose to react and be on some low vibrational shit. Like, people really got to stop it. Hey, Lisa, it's really not that serious. I'd rather grow and be positive, than to get into a fake beef with somebody and it's on some negative. What is that supposed to do for me? I'm not going to talk about other people doing something and then get my ass up here and do the same damn thing. But what people must know, and I don't think people understand, I get up here with the greatest of confidence because I know who the fuck I am. There's nothing nobody could say that could make me shift or shake. If I said something, it would not change. But if I did not say something, I don't need nobody to put no words in my mouth, no type of way. What I said is people need to rebuild because there's a lot of people that need to heal and a lot of people that's out here showing actions of Amber is because they're dealing with shit that they got going on within themselves. So I'm confused. If anybody needed defense for anything that I said, I'm here. We can stand on it. Nobody need to ask nobody what I said. Nobody need to think about what they thought I said. Nobody ain't got to pass no third party messages. And let me just tell you how real my shit is. I come alone. I don't need a group to defend. Because if I said it, I said it. Who gonna check me? Oh, I was waiting because I was trying to figure out one, two, or three different places people got Tay fucked up. Because it ain't never been that, and it will never be no parts of this. If it ain't got nothing to do with no positive, don't add me in it. If it don't make money at that point for me, it don't make sense. And that's on period. I promote things like moving forward, not falling the fuck back. I don't need no book bags. I come free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty. I am free at last. What crowd you see me with? I fuck with who I fuck with, but I respect everybody. I don't ask for my respect. I demand my respect because that's all that's ever a given. But when people have the moment, they try to make it into a minute. This is not one of those type of, how can I say, clout fights. I am the clout. Tay is the clout. When I walk in a room, that shit go boom. Fuck you mean that I would ever have to use somebody's name for anything? I am the name. My name been a name. So anything that I do or anything that I say is going to get looked at the same. I don't have to put anything in it or anything out there to make somebody notice me. How could you not? I'm the blackest thing in these YouTube streets. You gonna see me, baby. You gonna see me. Who that? My Little Pony? Yes, indeed. Neon tape in the fucking place. Now, what this live was for, because Tay don't do no back and forth. After this, I will no longer even acknowledge it. The only purpose this live was for on those accords, because we still gonna talk, but we just gonna get the elephant out the fucking room. Okay? That's what we gonna do. This purpose was so a person could hear me say what I had to say out my mouth myself. So from here, it can't be misconstrued. Anything that's said from this point on, it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't shapeshift. And I damn sure don't fold. And Tay chest is very bold. Don't ever think I'm talking on some sideways shit because anything that I have to say is always going to be direct with it. I don't know when niggas see me ever start walking bow-legged in these YouTube streets to where I ever needed to come on some sneak thief. Oh yeah, cause yeah, I don't even know what was said. I came in the room to show people love, and the only thing I heard was no, cause you ain't gonna say that about Tay, cause that's not what she meant. And I'm my ass over there like, wait, what I said, what I had said. What did I say? I don't remember what I said, but I know I never said nothing that should have been repeated in any type of way unless somebody felt defeated. If them shoes fit on anything that I said, then I guess the person that passed the message back was the one that was wearing it. That's on period. Like I'm confused, okay? Because I even seen something that said in them same comments, because like I said, I ain't know nothing that I got cussed out. I ain't know I got apologized to. I just wish that a person would have actually watched my live to see what it was actually about before they jumped out of a window. I'm not going to even go back to look for what was said. I don't even care about none of it. But I'm saying what I said. There is a Amber online. People know Amber to be messy online, but Amber's not the only Amber. There's multiple Ambers. They just got different names. She just stand underneath her title like fuck it. If this is what I did, this is what I did. Other people just ain't willing to do the same shit. And that's why I said there's a lot of wolves in sheep clothing. It was self-explanatory. Self-explanatory. So I don't know how somebody or anybody could have to relay that message to anybody in any type of way other than the way that it was being delivered. But then the fact is of how quick people are to come for the messenger versus listening to the message. But you know what they say. You see how people feel about you when they think that there's a feeling. Once a person thought that I said something, they openly, willingly, and took the initiative without thinking to, I guess, just go off on a whole different level. Okay. I'm happy I missed it because my whole life was about judging a book by its cover and not never reading it. And I guess people just read my title to my video and instantly just thought that's where I was going to be going with it. But boop, 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 bop, bop, bop. No, no, no. Now, did we learn anything today? Other than the fact that everything I said in that live was correct? If I was wrong, please somebody drop in the comments and let me know that I was wrong on anything that I said. Actually, I've been proven to be absolutely right. So, what Tay is going to do after tonight, right? I'm going to continue on the same role that I was on because everything else is an extra. Do you understand that? I'm not one that's with deflecting. If it wasn't for the fact that I mean, I actually wasn't. really caring about the factors of correcting, but I needed to say what I had to say so the people in the back could hear me. So that way nobody had to deliver no messages for nobody else. That way everybody could hear me at the same damn time. And as a woman, I just need people to know I'm not that. I'm not. I'm not. Trust me. Trust me, I'm not. And when you know what you are, people can't tell you what the fuck you is. And that's why I'm able to laugh because people take this shit too serious. I don't know if I was even supposed to be mad and come up here and be cussing like, no, fuck you. Listen, Ash did enough of that for everybody. That girl was going off for a whole hour on that video. After the busted biscuits, that was it for me. Like, I had nothing to say. I mind my business, baby. If this and this is going on between these two people, I didn't even give my opinion on what they was going through, even though I put those skits or slits or parts in my video. It was solely to give an example of what I've been speaking of. And I think I made a beautiful example, a beautiful example, because 1 minute people will be cool and the next minute people will not. And this is why you have to stop telling your personal business to people that don't know or have any loyalty. And if I see that a person hasn't had or have any loyalty to anybody else, I could never expect them to have any loyalty to me. And that didn't have anything to just solely do with Amber. That had anything to do with any and everybody that played some fucked up part through any situation throughout this situation. Period, point blank. Like, I don't know. Tay is not one of them. This is not going to go the way that I guess people used to things going at all. I don't know if I was supposed to use my platform to hype another person up, but I am the hype. I am the hype. People came here to hear me speak. And it didn't matter what was in the title, baby. At the end of the day, if people are for you, they are going to be for you regardless. And everybody that is here for me. They don't come because they thought that I was going to speak on somebody else. And my name ring bells in other chapels, in other places, in other stations. Like, I wouldn't want my name to ring bells in the section of mess. Tay have been blessed. Did you not hear my testimony? With testimony comes triumph. I have triumphed past these stages right here. I do not operate off of emotions. I operate off of logic. But the emotions that's tied into the situations that play a part on this social media is reckless. People really be crashing out. Crashing out. I'm not going to get online and crash out for nobody because contrary to what anybody else may believe, this is my business. This is my house. I don't allow nobody else to come in my house and change the rules of what goes on here or take place here. Imagine me allowing somebody to come in my house and tell me how I'm supposed to run it or it's supposed to be ran a certain. No, I don't walk on eggshells. I am a content creator. If I see something and I choose to create some content on it, that's what I will do. And if it just so happens to be you, then it will be you. I don't see nobody fucking calling TMZ telling them what the fuck they can speak. So if anybody think that is going to start for me or start with me or by me, no. No, no, access denied. Access denied. Sometimes people will just be happy to think that you are talking about them. That is the praise within itself. But I am my wealth. I don't need to speak on other people to gain any type of clout. When you know who you are, people can't tell you who you is. I repeat that over and over again because see, there's two different type of people. There's people that look for blessings, and there's people that feel they are a blessing. And I know I am a blessing because I come attached with a message. I don't come here determining what my message is going to be off of what somebody else got going on. I've come here and my message is solely determined off of me. 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 My opinion. I will do this. I won't do that. This is something that I may take part in, but no, this is something that I know I cannot do. I will not shut my opinion down for anybody. If it make you feel away, it make you feel away. Nigga, I grew up in Brooklyn. If you feel something, do something. The fuck? My heart don't pump Kool-Aid. So if anybody thought that they was going to instill any type of fear because of something they thought that I said, you're gonna have to find somebody else to do it. Definitely going to have to find somebody else to do it. Because it's not gonna turn out the way that you think that it is. It's not. It's not. It's not. Hey, Kansas 66. A person is definitely going to be disappointed. I don't know, like, what was I supposed to get up here? And we were supposed to get into some like type of back and forth where I don't know, you probably was supposed to call me ugly, and I was supposed to be a bunch of bitches, and then I was supposed to call you fat, and like after Ash last night, anything that anybody need to be said or been said or needed to say throughout this situation about a person has been said. It's no need for me to take that route, baby. I will not. Like I don't know. I don't. That's not a fight for me. Like that's not serious for me. I'm not going to get on my platform dry mouthed it, calling another woman a whole pack of bitches. Like, you a pack of bitches. Pick a bitch, any bitch. You that bitch. People gotta grow the fuck up. Like, these YouTube streets had so much traffic today off of what people thought was displayed. And it wasn't none of that. It wasn't none of that. And I ain't for none of that. And cop a plea will never be me. Tay say what she say, and that's what it is. If and I say it in every video, if you feel the way you felt the way. That's it. That's it. What you gonna do? What you gonna do other than the same thing I did, but get up here and voice your opinion? Everybody got one. It's like a butthole. You know, God gave everybody a butthole, right? I guess that's why people are in the business of making asses of themselves. But no, 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 don't let people trap you into lessening your value. Okay? Don't let people control you off of emotions rather than logic. Okay? I'm not getting up here trying to prove nothing to nobody. If you thought I said it, I said it. If you think I said it, I said it. Now, I didn't know what it was supposed to change, whether I did or whether I didn't. I'm happy if a person decided to be a big enough person to come back and apologize. That says a lot. But I just wish that the whole situation never happened because it just proved the point that I was proving. It went exactly the way that I said. So I got to give myself a pat on the back because I really be talking some shit. And I'm going to just be honest, and I'm going to say this for the people in the back. You understand? Because sometimes cheerleaders is never a good thing. Sometimes cheerleaders is never a good thing, especially when they're cheering off beat. When you got cheerleaders that's cheerleading off beat, just let them stay on the sideline. You do better off speaking for yourself. Because for me, I don't give a fuck where or what type of intellect a person has. If you attach yourself to mess, that's trash. That's trash. Hey, Miss G. Hey, Brittany. That's trash. That's trash. I'm sorry. It's trash. It's trash. I had a story to tell. I was busy telling motherfuckers how I was in the closet for 8 months doing videos and niggas never knew. Don't judge a book by its cover. But if I'm going to deal with somebody, I would rather deal with somebody that I know who they is and don't have to figure out who the fuck they are. Everybody know who Amber is. But there's multiple people in these YouTube streets that's just like her but go by different names. Hey, Dolores. They just carry a different name. And I've noticed that people have been in the mix with the same person doing the same shit, but then they'll paint or point the finger at this one specific person because being that they feel that people know that that's what that person is known for, or however you want to flip it or say it, that it's just going to be another one of those, oh, that's just Amber, or oh, you know Amber, or oh, Amber, Amber, Amber. But what about all the Amber lookalikes out there? What about all the Amber alternatives? What about all the undercover Ambers? Those are the people that I was talking about. We know fucking Amber. So for me to just wake up one day and say, hey, I'm gonna do a live about Amber, no, that's not what this was. My live was about all of the undercover Ambers that know that they Ambers, but try to make us believe that they not Amberish. There's a lot of Amberish motherfuckers out here. Just stand on who you is. If you gonna be on some funny shit, doing funny shit about some funny shit, then stand on your shit. But don't act like you about some other shit, some different shit, or about some shit, period. And you really ain't shit at all. What I said wrong? What did I say wrong? I said I know where I came from. Now I'm just trying to see where the fuck I'm going. What did my life have to do distinctively or directly about any one person? It has something to do with group of people and how stories can change when they going through the pipeline, baby. I done talked about a person's friends and how friends need to stop. A friends can't stop no grown woman from doing shit. But if you friends with somebody that's always in some shit or starting shit or play a part in shit, then that means that you like shit too. And messy is you. I'm not going to be around something I can't relate to. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Hit that like button. Thank you, Miss Dolores. I cannot attach myself to something I don't or cannot relate to. In order for me to be a person's friend, we have to connect somewhere on something. And if I'm saying I'm a person friend, but I don't agree with them, then why the fuck are we friends again? Make that make sense. I'm not a yes man for anybody. So to say that I agree with everything that my friends do, hell the fuck no. That would make that person and me a fucking fool. I even say it here on my platform. I even like for my subscribers to have different points of views. That open up a line of conversation. Everybody is not meant to agree. It's about agreeing to disagree. Some people are going to see things in other ways. I also express that in my life as well. So I guess we're going to call this the recap of tech. We're going to call this the recap of tech. Okay. So can't nobody think about what they thought Tay said. I'ma say what the fuck I said. So that way whoever needs to get it can get it. And if anybody needs a spokesperson, that's crazy within itself because I thought we were all able to speak for ourselves. I come alone. If you don't hear Tay speaking for Tay, you're gonna hear the law in front of it. Law Tay. Because I'm the only bitch that's coming for me. I don't need nobody to say what it is that I say. And I'm just being realistic. I don't need anybody that's a grown woman and need somebody to like, what? What is going on here? What in the oodles and fucking noodles? It got to be a better way. It got to be a better way. I mean, I wouldn't even waste my weed thinking about it another day. That would be a degrade of myself, baby. I know who I am. When you come here, it says Latte's World, baby. It don't have nobody else name, initials, titles, nothing. And all throughout this bitch, you see how I keep it pumping. So we're gonna talk about what again? What we going to do, thank you to you, what we going to do, right? What we going to do is learn how to be real with ourselves. Stop using other people to say what we wanted to say ourselves. You know how many people probably been wanting to say some shit to me, but didn't actually have a reason or needed a reason or was waiting for a reason? Because see, Tay is the only name that you don't hear in these YouTube streets. And I keep it that way for a reason. And it's going to continue to be that way. I ain't got no foul shit to say about nobody because the foul shit is in the actions of the persons within themselves. It's nothing to speak on. It's fully shown. Anything I know, y'all know too. Anything I know, y'all know too. Most likely, most of the shit that I've seen, y'all seen too. So, what are we discussing? Now, in other news, okay, what is actually great, I wish that somebody would have told me something a little different when I first got my LLC versus what I know now, because then I wouldn't have to spin the block to do things over. You see where my mindset is at? So I'm finally in the route of fixing my LLC so I can take it into, you know the steps that I'm about to go on and go about. But I didn't know. See, when you try things, you know how I was saying that thing in my live, you know how people be like, to try is to fail. No, if I didn't try something and actually make the mistake, then I wouldn't know how to go about it the next go round. You understand? So now the next go round, I will definitely be fully prepared and have a little bit more information than I did the first time because I actually was jumping out of the window onto something that I did not know. I knew what I wanted to do, but I did not know how to go about doing it. You understand what I'm saying? So now that I moved into my new place and things are starting to basically, how can I say, move forward? No, I still ain't get no furniture. No, I'm piece by piece. I got two graduations. Today was my baby's birthday. I'm just feeling blessed for sometimes less is more. Do you know sometimes less is more? And if a lot of people thought about things that way, things would be a lot more peaceful, baby. So, yeah, I've been trying to figure out what would be the scenic best route to go? Well, the best route to go about this little business endeavor that I'm trying to definitely work my way into, so that way I can start putting my merchandise on my website so people would be able to purchase it. Because I don't know if y'all remember, not for nothing, I have a whole shipload of product that I bought but never actually put out there, because being that I moved out of my apartment and me and my kids was in a hotel for 8 months. Remember I told y'all that? See, this is what I'm talking about, baby. Know who you are so people can't tell you who you is. I come up here and tell y'all who I am, my goddamn self. So what's left to be able to tell? I'm confused, but yeah. So I had to pack a lot of my things away so that they didn't just get all mixed around and all over the place. But what I did do was purchase some tea bags and some teacups. And they say tea with taste. So those are the things that I would like to put on the website, baby. My tea bags and my teacups. And each teacup actually comes with some raw honey, some sugar packets, some sweet and low for those that can't have too much sugar. It's just the fact is of when I sip my tea, you can sip some tea with me. You feel me? That's right, Talia, one day at a time. And that's what it is, and that's how I'm choosing to go about things. These things are minute. People gotta care less about what people say and more about where they trying to get. I know that there's going to be distractions in the road. I'm just not trying to be distracted. It was what it was. It is what it is. But this ain't that, and that's not what it's going to give. Now, if anybody can reach over there and get some information from them same people that thought I said what I didn't say, and ask them what would be the best way to set up my website so I can put my merchandise, then that's the only information that Tay is trying to get. That's it. That's good, Tay. Do you like your new home? Yes. I am definitely appreciative. Coming from a one room hotel space with a closet and just a bathroom, yes, I'm definitely appreciative of my home. Not only happy about it, because I could have been anywhere else in the world, but God picked this space for me. So grateful is what grateful will be. Hey, sunshine. Right. So you feel me, Brittany? I am definitely appreciative. I'm definitely going to do that Amazon registry like my subbies suggested for me to do. I just need a little bit more time because I'm gonna have to probably try to use my daughter's laptop, because I told y'all Sunday Denim broke mine, which is the reason why I've been doing more lives than videos. Remember, I said God work in mysterious ways. It been meant for me to do these lives and put my voice throughout the airwaves, because sometimes when people just see you post videos, they forget the type of pressure that comes along with you. I am everything I say I am. Ain't no faking the funk in this right here. So sometimes when you do lives, it brings that reconnection to what people had lost. You can always watch somebody video in support, but these lives basically and gratefully give you the chance to be able to engage. So engaging with you and y'all for the last couple of days have been amazing. Just amazing. I'm sorry about the little hiccup in the road that came along, but that too shall pass. That too shall pass. Asset, not liabilities. Assets, not liabilities. My platforms is about, or will forever be about, building. Even when I was discussing Bree throughout the saga, it wasn't about tearing a person down through the drama. No, we might all have had our little jokes and our little humor, but it was solely to deliver a message or to give a person advice. Did a person have to take my advice? Hell to the no. Hell no. Hell no. But if they chose to, it was there for them to listen to. You can't force nothing on anybody. Period. I love when you catch my live sunshine. I sure do. I sure do. I'm happy when all of you do, because there's a lot of times that I just get off live and I'll see somebody in the comments like, "Oh man, Tay, I just missed your live. Now I gotta watch the replay." But let me tell you about the replay game. I totally got respect for the replay game, okay? Because that's definitely support. Because to miss a person live and go back and watch a person live, that's some real supportive shit. Because do you know how long some people lives can get? So for a person to not catch it within the moment and be willing to go back and replay it, hell yeah, that's some real shit. Hey Reed, thank you, Beverly. Yes, yes. And he definitely had a happy birthday. I was able to surprise my baby with the bike. And I definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all that was willing to send or did send a cash app to make sure that my baby birthday went absolutely well. Cause it sure did. When that boy seen that bike, let me tell you, those are the things that's priceless. The smile on my baby face made my day. And that's why God made sure that that was the only thing that I was able to focus on. I didn't or did not know what was going on because I wasn't able to be distracted from what was going on that was good for something that was bad. I was focused on something that meant me well, not something that meant me no good. Thank you, sunshine. And I'm always going to be who I am, and I'm not going to switch up for nobody. I show everybody the same energy. If you're a content creator on this platform and you've done a live or whatever, you've seen me in your chat. Trust me. And no, I'm not a bushwatcher. If I'm in your chat, if Tay's in your chat, you're going to know Tay is in your chat because I'm going to acknowledge you. That's something I will always do. Trust me. But if you don't see me in your chat, it's because I'm not there. I'm not in the bushes nowhere. Believe me. Believe me. Believe me. I don't do that. I don't not fuck with people, but go in they bushes to see what it is. No, if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. I don't care for you. I don't care what you got going on. I don't want to hear what the fuck you got to say. None of that has nothing to do with me. Once me and you are no longer on the same page, the page has turned, baby. The page has turned, baby. That's what I'm saying. Why would somebody, only people that go and be in other people's bushes is people that don't fuck with those people that they in their bushes. Or at least that's what they tell other people. You know, some people, Talia, will tell people that they don't fuck with other people. So to be seen where they say that they don't fuck with, I think that's where that bush watching thing come from. But I ain't got no reason to hide from nobody. So if you on live and I just so happen to see you on live and it's while you're live and I'm not catching a replay, then I'm going to make acknowledgement that I'm there, baby. And even if I catch you live after you not live no more, I'll still drop a little heart or something there to show the support and the acknowledgement that I came through. Period. If we ain't on the same page, the page change. Flat out. That's it. Once we ain't on the same page, the page done change. That shit done went that away, and I'ma continue going my way, which is forward. Listen, anything that's meant for you, you ain't got to look back for. I keep telling people that. Distractions, when you doing something good, something will try to come and deflect that. Nothing that I've said for the last couple of days should have been anything to make anybody feel a certain type of way. But because I was saying something positive, which is nothing but purity. I've been doing nothing but giving people my testimony. So that has nothing to do with nobody but me. That can't be misstrued. But if you relate to me, I'm coming to share my story, because a lot of people be feeling like they either going through some shit alone, been through some shit nobody understands, or don't know how they got where they are. And I just want to be the person to tell people it gets better. I've had some shitty days as well as some great days, but no 2 days are the same. So if I can relay that message to somebody, that's what it is that I'm coming here to do, to let you know the way you go to sleep ain't got to be the way that you wake up. And if you do wake up, please appreciate it, because everybody's not given another 24. You know how many people might not make it to the morning after we have this conversation tonight? And I'm not even talking about the people just on this live. I'm talking about in the world. You know how many people deal with sick family members, mates, relationships, things that they are going through, that by the morning they don't know what their situation is going to be. Every second counts, baby. And I ain't got time to be using none of my seconds towards nothing that's not going to benefit me. I can't be calling myself a blessing, going out there trying to bless people with the message that I have to give, but being negative. What's the blessing in that? Anybody could be negative. It's easier for somebody to actually be negative. Why you think when people argue, right? Instead of people having an intellectual argument, the most times you'll hear people start name calling and cussing and this, because they running out of words intellectually to say. Now you can straighten somebody out in a very intelligent and classy way without skipping a beat. Yes, you can stay on beat, say what it is that you got to say, and never change your face. You could even listen. You could cut somebody out with a smile on your face. Do you know that? You could cut somebody out and never change the tempo or the volume of your voice. There's people that's been stern in life and so humble, but people know not to play with them, right or wrong. It's not what you do, it's always how you go about doing it. Just like it's not what you say, it's how you go about saying it. You could be saying something in a way that's meant one way, but it can be said to be negative the way that, or dependent on the way that is displayed, right? Right. If you trying to give somebody, or you feel like you giving somebody advice, but you're giving it in a aggressive way, do you think that it's going to be taken in for what it's taken for? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The person is only going to take in the aggression. The person is not going to take into the message of what it is that you're trying to give. The only thing they're going to say is, what is all that fucking aggression for? Anything that you saying ain't really being heard. But anyway, that's the only word that I came here to basically give. Stop getting other people's shit on your shoe. Stop getting other people's shit on your shoe. What's for you will always be for you. And stop putting stuff on yourself that ain't. And anybody that chooses to be who they are, just stand on it. You shouldn't be ashamed of who you are if that's who you choose to be. And if you choose to be messy, then claim it, baby. Don't distract and try to make it seem like it's something else or point a finger at one person because that's what that person is known by other people to give when it's a pack of messy bitches. Yeah, that part. That part. In the back blocks, the back channels, in the middle of the fucking road, whatever the hell people choose to fucking call it. I don't think that's a place that I will ever want to fucking be. And I'm just being honest. You can have relationships with people, but the way that I was raised, anything that's done behind somebody's back is some grimy shit, and I'm standing on that. If it can't be said and no, people ain't got to put their personal business on public display. But once people get mad from the back blocks, they bring it to the front anyway. They bring it to the front anyway. So people got to know who they is so people don't have to assume who anybody's saying you are. Because you know how much people or how much shit people done talked on this goddamn line, and not one point missile inch did I ever think was about me. I'm not stepping in nobody else's shoes, baby. What somebody else eat ain't gonna make me shit. So why am I getting so no. If you knew better, you do better. A lot of people got to do better because this ain't doing it at all. Use your platform to evolve, okay? And if you are not thinking to use your platform to evolve, because even with that, if you have a business or a purpose that's going on offline, social media is basically free promotion. It's free promotion. So if you got some shit going on over here, then to promote it in a positive place over here would be the best thing to do. So don't let negativity become you. Do something better, boo. And that goes out to any and many. Okay? Ain't nobody got to miney and fucking mo. Because I didn't say anything extra that nobody couldn't understand. And if anything was said in this live that was still left to offend, then it is what the fuck it is. Because by tomorrow, I ain't going to be talking about this shit no more. And I ain't even talking about it no more now. I'm still just trying to let people know you can grow. Don't fall short to shit that don't like, that ain't it. But I love you guys. Okay. I've had a long day because I was doing that thing called being a mother while people was online talking about me. I was out here in the real streets being a mother, baby, because today was my baby's birthday and my whole focal point was to make him happy. And I accomplished that. So when I say my prayers tonight, I'm just going to make sure that I thank God twice. And that's that on that. I had a great day, and I hope that you guys had a wonderful day as well. Be blessed. Don't let nobody throw you in no mess. And I appreciate all you coming by as a guest. My subscribe button is right there. So if you ain't a subscriber, become a subscriber friend. If you ain't hit the like button when you came in, please hit the like button while you're leaving. If you choose to share, please share. I would like that. Okay. If you're not a member, please become one. I definitely have those memberships, baby. And if you would like to donate to the channel, my Cash App is definitely floating across the bottom of the screen. Your girl Tay is out. I love you like cooked food. Keep the fools away from you, all right? Please do.